Yo, guys, Urb'n Barz brings you the best UK reactions to rap, hip hop, and urban music from all around the world. And guys, it's a snafu and it's a STFU, but not a John Cena FU. As we're here in the UK, here at Urb'n Barz, guys, we're here with our man Digga D from straight out of West London, guys. And we've got another reaction to our man Digga. You know it, you know it, you know it. And this one is STFU. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Guys, let's check out our man Digga D. Whoa.
Yo! 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 If you never went jail, you'll be on a mill, but I've been jail too and I ran through a few. I niggas.
Whoa, so Latimer Road, just up from Ladbroke Grove, guys. West London's in the house, Shepherd's Bush, Latimer Road, Goldhawk Road. Yeah, you know it, Hammersmith, all them areas, guys. You know it. I grew up in them areas, guys. So our man straight out Latimer Road, Ladbroke Grove. Yeah. And he's talking about if you haven't been to jail, but our man Digga's been to jail. And that's a high profile case, we all know about that. So let's run it one more time, guys.
Yo! 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 If you never went jail, you'll be on a mill, but I've been jail too and I ran through a few. I niggas better at their wage. I can't even tell guys at their age. More 28, that's younger than me. Black girls, that's younger than me. I'm 21 with a gun, what they done on the P. Corn gets bust, go and ask me.
21 with a gun that's done with a P. Digga D. Oh my gosh, is he only 21? Seems like he's been around a lot longer.
28, that's younger than me. Black girls, that's younger than me. I'm 21 with a gun, what they done on the P. Corn gets bust, go and ask me. Not the one that's dead, bro. Assassin, ask him. Gang pulled up, so I slap him. Blast them shits way deeper than rapping. Casket, whenever rap, stab him. We don't kill little pops, we drop big plugs. The one that's supposed to be fast, all you heard about us. But we used to this stuff, so we didn't even kick up a fuss. If you ain't
the beeline on this track. So shut that up. Oh my gosh. Really?
I slap and blast them shits way deeper than rapping. Casket, whenever rap, stab it. We don't kill little pops, we drop big plugs. The one that's supposed to be fast, all you heard about us. But we used to this stuff, so we didn't even kick up a fuss. If you ain't shot nobody, then shut up. Shut the fuck up. Run from the gun and get
STFU.
Bleach from night to the sun up. Between me and you are at the same two if we drop my.
Yeah. You know it, you know it, you know it. Let's reel that one again, guys. You know it, you know it.
And blast them shits way deeper than rapping. Casket, whenever rap, stab it. We don't kill little pops, we drop big plugs. The one that's supposed to be fast, all you heard about us. But we used to this stuff, so we didn't even kick up a fuss. If you ain't shot nobody, then shut up. Shut the fuck up. Run from the gun and get bun up. Bleach from night to the sun up. Between me and you are at the same two. If we drop my niggas, kill off. Fidget, I'm gripping the spinner. Pull back the hammer and click on the trigger. Bang! Niggas say they're spinning, then spinning though.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's check. I like that. I like that a lot.
Click on the trigger. Bang! Niggas say they're spinning, then spinning though. Niggas say they're drilling, then drilling though.
Oh, people say they're drilling, but they ain't drilling though. Oh my gosh. So people aren't keeping it real. They're not on the download.
Niggas say they're drilling, then drilling though. So baby mother used to come and visit me, and I got the letters from my little bro.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Was he saying their baby mamas come visit him? Oh my god.
So baby mother used to come and visit me, and I got the letters from my little bro. Digga D, I'm in love with violence, violence more. What's it tried on all of them?
Digga D says he's in love with violence. And when we talk about Trident, wasn't that the government, the police lockdown on violence, on crime in the inner city areas? That was called Trident, if I remember rightly.
Digga D, I'm in love with violence, violence more. What's it tried on all of them know, but they keeping it silent. The bush just need some guidance. Can't be gang, you don't fit the requirements. Right, also you go.
Oh, you can't be gang, you don't fit the requirements. You see him sweeping up all the cash on the floor. Let's wheel that again.
Digga D, I'm in love with violence, violence more. Works is tried and all of them know, but they keeping it silent. The bush just need some guidance. Can't be gang, you don't fit the requirements. Rock, also you go in retirement. Where they hiding them? I'm on finding them. 9x19 when I put binding them. I'm a man with integrity, even when they're begging me. I ain't dead in beef with none of them. Or you're gonna hear somebody got bun again. 3v50, I still run at them. I'll smile in your face and shake your hand at them.
So what he's saying is he ain't gonna chat the noise. You're just gonna get the actions and catch the reactions. Oh my gosh, he's going to be creeping while you sleeping because you ain't been peeping. But you'll end up weeping. Oh my gosh.
Them, or you're gonna hear somebody got bun again. 3v50, I still run at them. I'll smile in your face and shake your hand, and the minute you turn your back, I'll stab it. Stabbing's a habit, make my head get hot, I'll grab it. I don't mean to be rude, but it's old.
So Digga does talk a lot about stabbing. Not so much about shooting. But it's all about the stabbing. What was it? Was it his? What was the knife? It wasn't the Bowie knife. Now was it the Rambo? It was the Rambo, wasn't it? He was talking about. Really?
Your back, I'll stab it. Stabbing's a habit. Make my head get hot, I'll grab it. I don't mean to be rude, but it's 022. If you got a shotgun, better stay in your crib. They say 017. My gun got a beam extended clip that's filled to the tip. Oh man, in his face, point blank with a gauge, but he never died, so I hate them sticks. My name's Shorty Shane. If I pick up a gauge nowadays, it's got a hold minimum 6.
So he's now talking about the gauges as well, and he's talking about things like the Mac. Oh my gosh, so he's talking about the heavy artillery.
My gun got a beam extended clip that's filled to the tip. Oh man, in his face, point blank with a gauge, but he never died, so I hate them sticks. My name's Shorty Shane. If I pick up a gauge nowadays, it's got a hold minimum 6. Can't be hands off, man's hands on with his handgun. Bang, one of them man's gone. You ever see a stick get knocked off? You ever see a strip get locked off?
And he's saying that on his weapons, they've got to have at least 6 rounds in them, because if you have like a sword off, you only got 2 rounds in that, and if something goes wrong and it backfires or anything, or you don't get the hit in the original shot, then you have to reload, and by the time I reload, you could be catching something yourself. So he just wants the surety of having more rounds in case he doesn't finish you with the first. Oh my gosh, with a butt. Oh my gosh.
Shane, if I pick up a gauge nowadays, it's got a hold minimum 6. Can't be hands off, man's hands on with his handgun. Bang, one of them man's gone. You ever see a stick get knocked off? You ever see a strip get locked off? Can't be hands off, man's hands on with his handgun. Bang, one of them man's gone. You ever see a face get chopped out? You ever make a man get dropped out? Niggas say they spinning though. Niggas say they're drilling, they ain't drilling though.
You ain't drilling though.
Your baby mother used to come and visit me, and I got the letters from my little bro.
Got one Latimer Rose. Oh my gosh.
Okay, gotta slay, yeah.
Whoa. Beeline went hard on this track, guys. Oh man. Just reminiscing. I grew up in the West End of London, guys, on the west side. So all them areas that you see, oh man, Digga D talking about, I know, like the back of my hand, guys. The back of my hand. Oh my gosh. Sorry guys, it's just like old days, man, old days. I no longer live in London town. Yeah, but that track was good, guys. STFU. Really? It's not SNFU, but STFU. The SNFU's a military term, but STFU just tells you straight up. And if any of you guys have watched the wrestling back in the days, 10 years or a little bit longer than 10 years ago with John Cena, he used to drop the FU on people. Not you can't see me, but he used to drop the FU. Oh my gosh. Guys, that was Digga D, and he's come back hard. A couple of tracks back, he was sort of delving into more the American kind of scene, etc., etc., the American kind of thing. They're covering 50 Cent and other bits and pieces, and getting into some serious like West Coast 90s style as well on a couple of the tracks. But he's now back to the pure drillings, guys, and that was really good. That was a really good track. Yeah, production wise, the delivery, the flow, and literally what he was saying, he was literally sort of reclaiming the throne, guys. Just saying he thinks there's a lot of people out there faking the funk. They're not being real, you know? They're not being real. They're acting in movies kind of thing. But yeah, it is what it is. So STFU, Digga D, what more can we say? Yep, that was good. So guys, if you like what I'm doing here at my channel here at Urb'n Barz, please like, share, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel here at Urb'n Barz. And in the meantime, go out, enjoy yourselves, have fun, but look after yourselves, look after each other. Make certain you come back to the next Urb'n Barz reaction. I'm out.